Alright, so, if you didn't see my video yesterday, Jake Paul basically was caught on camera at a mall in Arizona while people were looting and going through there and basically rioting and tearing everything up. He was walking through a pretty, the mall's run down now because it's all destroyed and shit. The mall basically just recording everything going down, seemed pretty giddy and excited about it because, of course, this is an opportunity for him to push content out on his brands. Laughing, having a good time with his buds down there in the middle of everything, and he got a lot of criticism for that, and I think pretty well, very deserving, right? So yeah, Jake Paul got himself in a little bit of trouble, and once again, I think he kind of deserves this one, because I don't know why he would even go down there. Like, we made the establishment that Jake Paul's estimated net worth is either 19 million, over 19 million, just under, 19 million is basically the ballpark, is the best way to put this one, so a lot of people are questioning why he would even be in the center of that situation, recording himself doing all this and hanging out with the buds. Like, it wasn't necessarily something that I think people should, in Jake Paul's situation, be down there just recording and hanging out and having fun. The situations are not fun. Like here in my city downtown, shit got destroyed. They vandalized a bunch of the buildings, they broke out windows. There's benches and bottles and all kinds of stuff down in the street. The riot gear and stuff was deployed. The SWAT team and the National Guard were down there. Like, it was very serious. And it's pretty upsetting, because this whole situation sucks. The whole country's on fire. There's a lot of real-world problems that need to be addressed, and that's what all of this is essentially over, is the fact that cops essentially killed this guy, and it was on video, because he put his knee into the guy's neck. And now all of this is going on, but of course to Jake Paul, it was simply content, right? It was for essentially nightly entertainment to this guy, and wow, But he has released an apology that we're gonna go over here because, it's not good. Actually, I shouldn't even call it an apology because he didn't apologize once throughout this entire thing. He just kind of tried very poorly to defend himself from the whole thing. It's pretty sad that now, with all the YouTuber apologies being so horrible, that I've almost, put the word apology with response. But anyway, to be absolutely clear, neither I nor anyone in our group was engaged in any looting or vandalism. Alright, we're already gonna have to break this one down because that isn't true. Sure, Jake Paul wasn't running through, I don't know, PacSun, I guess is a store he'd probably shop at, or Aeropostale, and just grabbing as much as he could get into his hands, but he is very clearly on video holding a bottle of vodka that was looted from the P.F. Chang's that he was outside of. Basically, so someone went into the restaurant, got the vodka, and brought it back out to him. And he is on camera with it. I don't know if he took it home or not, but, the video, here, I'll show you the video. It indicates what happened.
Oh, come on, dude. Oh my God. Oh shit! Oh my God, it's getting crazy.
So that's not you with the vodka there? That's not you and your entourage there with the vodka? Okay, you're still looting if you take one thing, right? If the people downtown went up to the shopping area and broke through into Best Buy, and I was in there filming, and then I just, grabbed a hard drive, or, I grabbed a phone charger, I still stole from it, right? I still looted. It doesn't make it any different, simply because you took one item and some other people are loading up shopping carts and running out with as much as they can get. For context, we spent the day doing our part to peacefully protest one of the most horrific injustices our country has ever seen, which has led to us being tear-gassed for filming the events and brutality that were unfolding in Arizona. We were gassed and forced to keep moving on foot. Okay, I can understand you peacefully protesting, and I can understand you going out there and recording everything going on, but you were not forced to be in the situation that you were in. You were not forced to be in that mall. You were not forced to try and record it for content. Those were all actions that you made yourself. Like last night, I went downtown to see what was going on, right? It was fucking terrifying. I was very nervous. But I felt that I wanted to see what was actually happening downtown. I didn't get out of my car. I didn't get out of my car and go, hang out with the crowd and hang out with the riot police down there. I took some video from my car of a dumpster on fire in the middle of the street and all the shit going down and all the things in the street and, the SWAT team coming out of a big-ass van downtown. But I wasn't down there giddy with excitement oh, bro, look at what's going on. Yo, look at this. Whoa, this is crazy, bro. Having 9 of my friends in the background recording it too for vlog content or whatever, right? Going down there and documenting it, I have no problem with. Going down there and even peacefully protesting, I have no problem with, but you didn't do either. At least on camera here, you know, you were down in the middle of this whole looting situation, getting bottles of vodka handed to you, and recording it as a game for sport. This was fun to you. I mean, I'm assuming you got gassed in downtown, right? Like, I would assume, because most of the protests in the cities are happening in downtown. So I would assume you were downtown, and that's when the police deployed their tear gas, and somehow you were forced into going into a mall and recording everything going on there and having vodka handed to you, and basically just having a good old-fashioned time, right? We filmed everything we saw in an effort to share our experience and bring more attention to the anger felt in every neighborhood that we traveled through. We were strictly documenting, not engaging. Do I even need to say anything, Jake? No, you weren't, okay? You don't have to sit here and pretend that this is what you were doing all of this for. You were simply there to record for your own personal gain. You know, like, I don't know what kind of reputation that you think you have, where you think that people are just like, oh, Jake Paul, of all people, is downtown recording everything because he really cares. I'm fucking surprised you weren't, like, having a meetup session with all of your fans. Oh, wait, you kinda did that. You're on camera hanging out, you know, getting pictures with fans and whatnot. I'm kinda surprised you weren't down there signing autographs and having a little booth set up for people to come meet you at, because you just gotta be the center of it, right? I don't condone violence, looting, or breaking the law. However, I understand the anger and frustration that's led to the destruction that we witnessed, and while it's not the answer, it's important that people see it and collectively figure out how to move forward in a healthy way. Yeah, you were down there to help people move forward in a healthy way. That's what Jake Paul was down there doing, guys. The YouTube celebrity who him and his brother have been in countless different controversies over doing stupid shit in the past. Yeah, he was down there, you know, filming it because he wanted everyone to see how to move forward in a healthy way. Jake, it was content for you. Let's just open it up and admit it. If it wasn't, you would have simply filmed the peaceful protest and maybe filmed some of the shit going on around there where people were looting and whatnot, but you wouldn't have been walking through the area with them, getting bottles of vodka handed to you, and exclaiming with, you know, giddiness and excitement about what's happening around you. Oh shit, bro, this is awesome. Oh my god, this is crazy, dude. This is nuts. You weren't even nervous or afraid of the shit going on around you. I think that even speaks volumes. Like, you weren't even, like, scared. Like, but I'm supposed to believe that Jake Paul was down there just, you know, after all of everything that he and his brother have done, just filming it just because he wanted everyone to see. Yeah, he wanted everyone to see on his YouTube channel, the vlog, or all of his fans on Instagram, you know, to push his brand. Like, I'm pretty confident if this whole situation didn't happen, Jake Paul would have probably made a vlog out of what happened. But yeah, Jake Paul was very giddy about the whole situation, and yeah, I keep saying that, but he was definitely, he wasn't afraid, I will say that. Like, me personally, I mean, I was pretty scared when I saw what was happening. I honestly had never felt anything like that before. It was very terrifying to me personally. But Jake wasn't scared at all, and you know, I think that speaks volumes. We are all doing the best we can to be helpful and raise awareness. No, you're not, Jake. You being handed bottles of vodka from P.F. Chang's in the middle of looting in Arizona is not you doing the best to raise awareness, because you filmed all of it for everything that's going on. Once again, if you weren't in this situation and it didn't boil up to this point, you most likely would have made a vlog out of what happened. I can feel that. You know, I feel like in an alternate universe out there, there's probably a Jake Paul video uploaded right now. I was in the looting and riots in Arizona. Hashtag not clickbait. This is not the time to attack each other, it's time to join together and evolve. Yeah, maybe one day we'll all evolve into making, you know, Jake Paul decisions. That would be so great. I can't imagine a society that evolves with Jake Paul's thoughts in mind, you know? This isn't the time to attack each other because he got criticized on social media for a very deserving action. It's not like somebody fucking died, right? Or at this point, multiple people have died in these protests and riots and stuff like that. But it's time to not attack Jake Paul because he decided to go and just be a dum-dum. I think pretty much anyone can come to the conclusion that Jake Paul was not there with great interest in mind, right? And I think that this tweet right here kind of sums everything up very well, honestly, right here. Why were you in Scottsdale Fashion Square, not downtown Phoenix where the protest was? And I think that there's a pretty obvious reason behind it, because Jake Paul wanted content. He wanted to hang out down there where shit was getting real, in terms of people looting and just rolling through the stores cleaning them out, because that would, I mean, that would be better YouTube content, right? Than a bunch of people downtown protesting against the police. I mean, what else can I say? Just don't be an idiot like this guy, please. You know, I really don't think it's hard. You know, I think a lot of people have done the whole situation justice by simply just recording what's happening in downtown of their city and then leaving it at that and then leaving this situation or being there to peacefully protest. But it's very, I mean, Jake did not do that, right? Even if what he said about being downtown and then being gassed and having to leave on foot, him leaving on foot could have gone back to his car and leaving the whole place. Or getting an Uber or whatever and just leaving. I mean, he's got 19 million fucking dollars and you're telling me he can't find his way out of a situation where the police tear gas him? Jake Paul has golden helicopter land on the rooftop of a building and pick him up and fly him out of the situation kind of money. But suddenly he just had to walk into the looting and everything and just start recording it and taking bottles from PF Chang's and whatnot. Yeah, I'll go ahead and believe that, folks. But with that being said, thank you for watching. If you did enjoy, make sure to leave a like. Subscribe if you're brand new around here on the channel. Follow me over on Twitter and Twitch at @SubToOptimus. Make sure to check out Shop Opti down below. Thank you to my channel members. Your support helps my channel tremendously. And until my next video, guys, this is Optimus, just not being Jake Paul, and signing out.